Prior to 1913, the lodging industry was a collection of individual businesses with similar interests, all affected by the same forces, but nevertheless divided. However, 100 years ago, hoteliers gathered, banded together, and found strength in unity under the banner of the Dominion Hotel Keepers Association, and decade after decade, united by a common cause, the hotel industry pressed forward through adversity. What have we overcome together? Patrons abandoning hotels for speakeasies throughout Prohibition in the 20s, a hard-fought victory over the Canadian Performing Rights Society in the middle of the Great Depression. The 30s also saw suspended construction of new hotels and forced existing ones to reduce room rates. We worked through 2 world wars that compelled employees to leave hotels and enter into military service. And in the midst of another financial crisis, the recession of the 90s, the HAC once again prevented the imposition of royalties, this time on radio and television broadcasts, by lobbying against and defeating Bill C-88. Other battles we fought together: contrary legislation, rising taxation, challenging exchange rates, inconceivable acts of terror, and 2 pandemics. Yet, despite these countless obstacles to progress, we have accomplished great things in the past century through resolve, determination, and the continual efforts of the HAC. We've opened up the country to tourism, first through the Pacific Railway hotels, and later through the Open Skies Agreement. We've hosted royalty, heads of state, celebrities, and artists alike. We've welcomed the world in celebrating 2 World's Fairs and 3 Olympic Games. We've impacted parliamentary policy through the ongoing grassroots lobbying campaign. And we've prospered through the promotion of our great country and industry.
I was born here in Canada, and I'm staying. Canada. I love it.
We've witnessed and contributed to the expansion of our industry in Canada, which comprises nearly 500,000 rooms and generates annual revenues of over $16 billion. Hospitality, like all professions, has been subject to momentous changes that have reshaped the business, and at times it has been a challenging industry, but we have never failed to rise to the occasion. And while changes are taking place all around us, the one common denominator in hotels has been the unwavering quality and dedication of the people who work in them. Hospitality is a singular industry, and it requires extraordinary individuals for it to prosper. And while the demands it places on its employees are great, so are its rewards. And once again this year, we'll hit the milestone achievement of 100 million nights sold. What does 100 million nights signify? Certainly it reflects revenue, occupancy levels, and heads in beds, but it's also something greater. 100 million nights is an affirmation, a justification of the hard work of hoteliers across the country. We work while others play. And 100 million nights is remuneration for the long days, turned long evenings, turned tireless weekends. It's 100 million opportunities seized and expectations surpassed. It's evocative of the guests we've welcomed, and more importantly, the ones we've welcomed back, manifested in 100 million memorable experiences of which we are the catalyst. We're all fortunate to be members of the Hotel Association of Canada and working in such an exciting and thriving industry. The contributions that we make today will surely echo on for another 100 years.